Okay, we're picking up where we left off from the previous part 1. Coming in to complete lap 5. Darn thing wouldn't turn. So lucky not to get a penalty actually. So I got Jeffrey in front of me. He continues on with the wets. Likewise tags ahead of him on wets. Then we've got Moneyman in P3. Hopefully we'll get to see him soon. Covered by Vala Black. I'm very snug in the cockpit there. Also on wets. So ahead of them, sorry, of him is Cobber in P2. And then Luke also on wets. So Luke having a good race after his week away at Bathurst. Obviously picked up a few more pointers. Dominating this race at the moment. Cobber's not too far off the pace here either. Both of them channeling Jimmy Richards, the Rainmaster, doing it quite well. Although a bit of a dry line starting to open up here now. So TC's gone into the pits. See whether he comes out on wets or does intermediates maybe. So lap time's dropped into the 9 minutes now with the wet weather. So Jeffrey and I pit at the same time. We'll both need a tyre change at the end of this lap. Kim's still belting around here in intermediates. Now we've got TC's come out on softs again. See how he goes on this track. It's still very wet offline. You can see the spray kicking up occasion when he does hit the wet part of the track. Just wouldn't turn for him there. Luckily no wall there. Given the surface being moist, TC's doing very well here on the softs. lights are on. Our cobber's had an off somewhere. So lights are on the cars. We are going to go into darkness. So we really are experiencing all levels of the weather and daylight in this race. So at this point, when you're on the wets, you start to look for the wetter part of the track, just to keep the tyres a little bit more conditioned. So you can see the moisture meter on the bottom left of the screen there, the little pale blue tab flickering up and down depending on how wet the track is in certain areas. That's showing it's not very wet there, of course, to nothing, so it's very hard to predict. So I've got past Jeffrey. Looks like he's had a moment. He's got a 5-second penalty. Damage at the back, damage at the front for me, so it doesn't bode well. If memory serves me, I think Jeffrey was loose and I ran into the back of him at the same time. So Money Man looks like he's been to the pits or in the pits. So Luke's gone and put mediums on now. So the sub 8-minute lap times are a thing of the past now. The amount of moisture on the track, mediums were a required tyre to use in the race. So Copper's followed suit. Mediums, these guys will be hoping to get to the end of the race now on these tyres. Still pretty slippery. So Moneyman hasn't quite got that pit exit worked out yet. It's picked up another 3-second penalty. Also on medium tyres here. So tags continuing around on the wets. So I've come into the pits. Jeffrey follows suit. Tipping Kim might come in as well. He hasn't got much tyre left. 2C's racked up 10 seconds of penalty. Darkness falling very quickly here at the moment. So I don't think 2C's been out on medium tyres yet, so at some point he's got to go in and do that. the atmosphere. I think it's raining. Yes, it is. So those guys are really going to get the struggles up if it continues. There's no dry line now. It's really struggling to stay on the black stuff there. It's just not turning now. Copper's had the same issue. Really struggling here now. Game resets him back on the bitumen. He's got to try and get going. So Money Man visit the gravel pit there as well. And loops it. Lucky to be pointing the right way. He's just got to keep it going now. So tags on wets. I'm on intermediates. So the rain's probably a little bit too heavy for this. And for no reason it just shoots me into the wall, and I get a double penalty for the pleasure, and around I go again. Jeffrey arrives, also with a 3-second pet penalty, taking the approach a little bit more cautiously than me. So Kim's now on wet, so he'll be reasonably okay. TC's also on wets. So the guys on mediums are still got a fair bit of the back twisty part of the circuit to get through. Luke's just had multiple spins there. Hits the wall 5 times to get 25 seconds worth of penalty. Really fighting to keep it on the black stuff. He's got a long way to go before he hits the straight. On the carousel there. So tags past Cobber here. Cobber's probably suffered a similar fate. It's only racked up 5 seconds of penalties. Looks like he's got good speed there. But Luke's certainly got a big gap advantage here. I would imagine Tag will be closing in pretty quickly on that. So Cobber's having a shocker now. He's racked up 20 seconds of penalties. Moneyman's the same, 14.5 seconds. So Jeffrey's moving quite well here on the intermediates. I've got my 15 seconds to deal with and some damage on the front again. Looks like Kim's motoring well here now on the wets. TC's got 10 seconds worth still. Unfortunately you don't clear it until the end of the start of the back straight. So Tag's just taken over from Luke. So we're on board with Luke's car. He's got 35 seconds. It's just going to feel like a lifetime here as he watches Tag drive away. On board here with Tag, just coming to the first kink in the back straight. Luke's still serving his penalty. Alright, he's off again now. And just can't get traction. Picks up another 5 seconds. A little bit of damage on the front. So Moneyman and Cobber both serving penalties together here. Morph together. So Moneyman will free up first. Does the old loop. And we've got Cobber, everyone serving penalties up the back there. Cobber's away. So Jeffrey served his, I'm serving mine. So if it wasn't for penalties, we could have done a little bit better in our race results, but there you go. Pretty even across the board. So Jeffrey right on the back of Moneyman here. So Moneyman goes to the pits. No, he doesn't. He stays out. Jeffrey goes flying by. So Luke's been to the pits. He's on intermediates now. Tag's continued on. He's on his wets. Hopefully we'll see him soon. So at this stage, find myself in P5. Cobber's still persisting on the mediums as well. Terrible track for picking up the video. Again, apologies, I can't do much about that. So Kim still circulating on the wets, has his TC, now in 8th. Everyone hoping to do a clean lap here. So Tag's tyres are getting a little bit worn. He'll be wanting or needing to come in next time. So on board with Moneyman. Jeffrey ahead. So given the darkness, we'll follow this view for a little bit. So the line's starting to re-emerge. So the guys on mediums will start making some pace. Cobber's view, looking forward to my car. I think I have an off here, yeah. There we go, into the wall. Cobber very deep there, trying to keep it off the wall, which he does. Moneyman caught up to Jeffrey here now. As you can see, track very narrow, particularly when you're looking for the dry line. I think Jeffrey just made it easier there for Moneyman. Very courteous driver, Jeffrey. Also very obvious too when you see someone coming up quick behind you, you know it's fait accompli that they're going to get you eventually. So Moneyman very quick through there, tyre advantage as well. So on board with the Cobber here now. would expect Jeffrey coming into his field of vision soon. Jeffrey's on the intermediates, Copper's on mediums. Hit the wall there, lucky no helicopter penalty. Oh, he's loose. Oh, just kept the foot in the on the go button as he knocks it into reverse, keep himself off the wall. Good awareness there. So Tag, our leader's gone into the pits. I would imagine he'll come back out on mediums now. Oh, Copper's just hit the wall again escaping penalty. Obviously he lost the time with running off track. He's really pushing hard. So he's coming out the penalty line. No one else is there at the moment. So Jeffrey ahead here now. Coming up to the kink in the back straight. Moneyman's ahead at the end of the back straight. So it's really searching for the dry line here, keeping off the wet. So Jeffrey's come into the pits now. So Lake's been into the pits, now on intermediates. So as expected, Tags come out of the pits on mediums. So I'll be reliant on this dry line to get drier rather than wetter. Now we rejoin TC up the back here. Not had a good lap with 25 seconds worth of penalties to deal with. He is on the mediums. So then got on the wet line, threw the car around a little bit, but he caught it. That corner catches me out every time. Do the jump here. Oh, he's gone wide, kept it off the wall. Kim's gone into the pits. Must admit I wasn't enjoying my time on the intermediates. We got Jeffrey up ahead. You'll see that he drives away. And that's why he's on racing softs. So you've really got to look for the dry line. Now Jeffrey hasn't done a stint on mediums yet. Not that anyone knew that at the time. Ragged. And Jeffrey's really taking off now in the high speed part. So it's starting to get daylight now, early morning. And another excursion off to kiss the fence. Luckily no penalty there this time. So Kim's been out of the pits, he's on his mediums. Likewise, TC is now on his mediums. Tag out in front, we've got Luke in P2, followed by Moneyman, who's in P3. So we go to outside car view now, daylight's coming in. So everyone's starting to hustle now on the mediums. Long way around when you make the wrong tyre choice, but it's paid off for these guys in the end. Davo's just gone off. Again, lucky no penalty, no damage. So P1 and 2 just on the start of the back straight now. So it'd be interesting to see some lap times this time around. So Money Man now on the back straight. Cobber's got 10 seconds of penalty to serve. Just coming on. Oh, he's just picked up another 5. Glance of the wall. So he's just onto the back straight. Then we've got Jeffrey also coming onto the back straight. So all in all, pretty good proximity across the grid. So Kim and TC with tyre choice issues, probably lagging behind the rest of the field a little bit. But it happens. So Tag's now started the final lap. There he is. Luke on intermediates, chasing the wet part of the track. Last lap an 8:16, which is pretty quick in those tyres and conditions. Jeffrey's still on his softs here. He's got Cobber right behind him. I've gone to the pits to put my mediums on. Jeffrey went real wide. Oh, he goes around. So Cobber went through. Not immune to getting pit line penalties as well. Kim and TC still on the back part of the circuit here. Money Man's got Cobber behind. He'll be wary that 5 seconds or be 10 seconds by the time he slows and gets going again at the penalty line. So he'll be keen to press on to try and build that gap or maintain the gap. So Cobber's also got the 5 second penalty, but you don't know that when you're in front. So up ahead, Luke's doing well. He's just going to last the distance on his intermediates. Tag's knocking out better sectors again on his mediums. But not much of a gap there between the two. Yeah, so just glances the wall. Picked up a bit of front end damage to boot. Damage being light, it's disappeared already. So Jeffrey in P5 here. It's opened up a big gap on myself. A little bit battle scarred there. Could see in the Delta 2 that Kim was catching me as well. So TC just coming around to commence his final lap. Tag's really put a great distance between him and everyone else on the track here. Just on the final carousel coming up for him shortly before the final straight. Luke's tyres getting a little bit average. Money Man's gone around again. Just rubbed the wall twice, picked up another 10 seconds of penalty on the last lap, and he's gone again. And another hit in the wall, another 5. So he's gathered it up, he's off again. Cussing himself big time there. So Copper's still only got his 5 seconds, very low on fuel. Jeffrey a bit wide there, gets away with it. Clean lap for me so far, still only my 3-second pit line penalty. Kim's motoring alright on this lap. I was about to say so is TC, but we just find him in the gravel pit there. Luckily no penalty. So Tag's crossed the line, well done to Tag. Great race by him considering he had a couple of errors with tyre choice early on in the race. So here's Luke, comes across the line, P2. Moneyman serving his penalty, or coming up to serve it. 25 seconds will be heartbreaking for him. As Copper comes up to serve his 5 seconds. So there's Moneyman just up the road. Copper's underway. Passes Moneyman. Moneyman's away. So P3 to Copper, well driven. So great effort by everyone to finish, but particularly the top three guys here. Hard luck to Moneyman, gets home for a P4, still a respectable finish, but I know he was hoping for more. Now, Jeffrey hasn't driven on his medium, so he's going to cop a minute penalty, which none of us knew at this point. So he crosses the line in P5, but with a minute penalty will enable me to get up, take P5 from him, as I was only 45 seconds behind. As you can see, only halfway down the back straight here. So I get home for a P5, unfortunately bumps Jeffrey back to P6. And we've got Kim still on some twisty bits. Sorry Kim, we just caught you having off there. And TC in 8th. Well done to everyone for finishing. The video won't allow me to film that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.